So I can use this ATM if I have a situation where I can have a 20 tick stop loss. Now, are there situations where I can get a 20 tick stop loss on NQ? Of course there are. If you're a double failure reversal or you're doing static bars and you have low volatility, then you can probably get into trades on NQ with less than 20 ticks worth of risk. All right. So that's right there. It's 2-1 against me. That's the maximum that I ever want to do. And now I'm going to make one with an ATM. So I want F1B. So we're going to keep this one. We're going to edit it. We're going to put a stop strategy in here. Now, I don't know why, but we'll go ahead and do it. All right, so stop strategy here. Don't have one. So we're going to add, whoops, wrong one. Remove. Sorry. Be right with you. Custom. All right. So if I'm going to do a stop strategy, meaning this, if the closer and closer that the market gets to my 11 tick target, when do I want to, de-risk the trade? So if you want to put, when it gets to, let's say 9, and I want to go to a plus, +2. Okay. So when the market gets to 9, I'm going to de-risk the trade. Worst case scenario, I'm going to get out with a +2, and it just didn't work out. All right, you can go to +4 if you want, whatever you feel like you want to do here. I don't think it's even worth having a profit trigger on these type of trades, but it does keep you from getting some decent losses. So when you get close to 11s, say within 2 ticks, I'm going to de-risk the trade completely. If it continues to run to my 11 tick target, great. If not, that's fine too. So this is called a touch 9, pay 2 strategy. We'll save it. And okay. Now we got to save the entire template. All right. So this is going to be F1B. And how do I differentiate it between this? Right after my 20 tick stop here, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to put in here de-risk. And then save. Okay, so what's it look like in my list here? All right, I've got 1. I go for an 11 tick target with a 20 tick stop, and I let it go. As soon as I get picked up, I make sure that my 20 ticks is enough to where it needs to be. Its stop is where it needs to be. It covers it. And then I just let the trade run out. I'm either going to get a -20 or I'm going to get +11 or +10 net. In the one underneath of it, I get into the trade, but once the trade gets 9 ticks into my favor, I de-risk it to +2, and it either wins or it doesn't win. Okay. Now again, I'm not a big fan of one single contract trading. All right, but let's make the next one so we can see the risk reward get better as we go along. All right, so now let's go to the next one. We'll make it F2A. We'll name it later. All right, so let's edit this ATM. All right, we're going to go for, we'll keep the 20 tick stop. We're going to go for a bigger target, 16s. We're not going to have any ATM. So we're going to save this template. And we're going to go to F2A. I'm going to go for 16 target. I'm going to keep my 20 tick stop, and I'm not going to de-risk this one quickly. Okay. So straight up, I'm either going to get my 16s or I'm going to lose my 20s. All right. So we're just going to save it and just hit OK. Did it go? It sure did. Perfect. Excellent. All right. Let's pick it. Let's edit it. So go to the left side, hit edit. And now we're going to put a stop strategy in. So in this case, if I get to 11s, we'll make a custom one. If I get to, let's say, 11, I'll then bring my stop to +2, and you can make it whatever you want. We'll save this 11, pay 2. Yeah, okay. Okay. Now we'll save this template. All right. So we said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is a de-risk. Okay. Now we'll save it. Hit okay. Let's see what it looks like. Now I put the de-risk first. Okay, well, I didn't want to do that. Oh, it's B. I should have made it B. All right, we're just going to have to rename this. That's my fault. Edit it. Save. And this is 2B. That's why it didn't go into order. Save. Hit OK. All right, now let's see. All right, there's 2A, there's 2B. This one I need to just remove. Take a look at it. All right, so now I got one target with an 11 tick target, one ATM with a two ATMs with a 16 tick target. This is closer to 1-to-1 risk reward. I'm going for a larger target with my 20 tick stop loss. Okay. All right, now we'll just create them at 1-to-1 from this point on. So we can use this, we can edit it. We can have a 21 tick target. Not going to have any stop strategy. Now we're going to save this. We have to change the name to 3A. $21 tick target, 20 tick stop. This is really where you should be on NQ. That's a 1-to-1 risk reward situation, and you should be able to get 20 ticks on just about, any PVI. Okay, so we're going to save that. Beautiful. Now we're going to put a stop strategy in. Well, I'm not sure what that's going to be. As we get, say, what, 16s, we'll custom, we'll do 16, pay 4. All right, 16, pay 4. Again, you can make it whatever you want. 16, pay 4, and save it. Okay. And save the template. Okay. This is 3B. And that's our de-risk. So we're going to save that. Okay. Now we come underneath. And this one right here is not the de-risk one. So we need to resave it without the DR. And if we go back in, we want to take this one out. Okay. So we have F1A and F1B. There are 11 tick targets. We have F2A and F2B. There are 16 tick targets. F3A and F3B. There are 21 tick targets. The 21 with going for 21s with a 20 tick stop loss is our 1-to-1 risk reward. That's really what we're looking at. And all the rest of our ATMs for single failures are all going to be 1-to-1 risk rewards. Okay. All right, we'll keep this up. We're going to edit it. We're going to go for more targets. We'll go for a 40 tick target, a 40 tick stop loss, and a 41 tick target. We have no stop strategy. You can do it yourself manually, but in this case, you're either going to get your 40s or you're going to get stopped out for 40s. So save as a template. Change the name to 4A. I'm going for a 41 tick target. If I'm going to trade it 1-to-1, I can go for a 40 tick stop loss. This is not the de-risk quickly ATM. And then we're going to save it. Brilliant. I did okay. Does it look good in our list? We drop it down, looks beautiful. Now let's make a de-risk ATM for this. So I'll put it back up, edit it, and now we'll put a stop strategy in. Custom, what are we going to do? Let's say I get to 21, and then I'll just bring my stop to +1. There's nothing worse than getting 20 ticks into profit and then have it come back and stop you out at 40. So we'll just make it 4. So if I get to 21s, I'm going to take my risk off. If it runs to 40, great. If it doesn't, I'll get 4 ticks out of it. So 21, pay 4. Save it. Okay. Save the template. And now I have a de-risk ATM. Change this to B because this is the second one of those ATMs, and we're going to save it. All right. Lovely. We'll probably do one more or 2 more, and then we'll leave the one target, one contract ATMs, and we'll start doing multi-contracts, multi-targets, which is where I want everybody to start. But if you're bound and determined to use one contract on NQ, I think you're better off dropping down to MNQ and using multiple targets and multiple contracts. But it is completely up to you. These are the easiest ATMs to make. We'll just make them, and then we'll start with the 2 targets ATMs. All right, so let's make these up. After 40s, gonna do what? What do you want to go for now? 75? Edit. You can go for 60s, 100s, 75s. What do y'all want to do? Let's go for 75. 75 stop loss, 76 target. Because remember, we're adding 1. Stop strategy, none. Save the template. Change the name to 5A. We're going to do 76. Oh, sorry, 70. Yeah, 76 target with a 75 stop loss. And this is not a de-risk one, so we're going to save that just like that. Okay. Okay, so it looks right. Looks great. Now we need to do the de-risk quickly. Edit it. Do a stop loss. When do you want it? We can use the same 21.19. I'm sorry, 21.4. You get 20 ticks into profit. You de-risk the trade. If it runs to 75s, brilliant. Okay, so we're going to save this. This is the DR. Save. Okay. All right. So depending on how far you want to go with this, we'll do one more. We'll do a 99 target. Just for those of you that want to go for 100 ticks. All right. Our stop loss is going to be 99. We're going to go for a 99 tick target. We're not going to have any stop strategy. Make this 5B. Is that right? No, be 6A and 6. Oh, no, 6A. All right, because we're starting a new one. And I don't want to de-risk this. This is a cancel on this one. All right, that's what it went. So we're good. Okay. Oh, that's not what we want. We want to edit this. We want to save the template. We didn't change the numbers. Here's 99 with a 99 tick stop loss. That's what I'm looking for. Save. Okay. All right, this one right here we don't need, so we're going to remove it. Now we're going to edit this to de-risk it quickly, or to de-risk it so I'm not carrying it. And we can use the same 21.4. This is our de-risk quickly ATM, and that's going to be 6B. Okay.